Hello and welcome. Today we've got something special for you. So sit down, take a round, and enjoy. Now that's a cool toy. Hello and welcome to a special review, man. The San Diego Comic-Con is a thing of the past this year. So yeah, it's about time I review one of the exclusives. So we all remember playing with this guy when we were kids. Well, some of us do anyway. G1 Metroplex. And this was the shit, man, when you were a kid. When you were a kid, man, you were like, holy fuck, man, Metroplex is so big, it's so huge, look at him, oh my god, it's huge, ah, it's gonna destroy the world, it's gonna crash on everything. Because, let's face it, this guy as compared to, like, let's see here, a G1 Grimlock, which was a, stand up there, buddy. Jeez. Me Grimlock, no stand. Yeah, no shit. Grimlock. So, look at the difference in the size. Then you had Metroplex's little buddy Scamper. Boop. Look at that. Look at the size difference. So you're always like, holy fuck, Metroplex. He's the biggest and baddest. He's gonna come. Oh, I don't like Grimlock anymore. Fuck you, Grimlock. Dinosaur suck. Ah, Scamper. I don't need you. Crazy shit. Then Hasbro just turns everything on its head and says, you know what? Fuck this Metroplex. What the fuck is this, man? What the fuck is this? Is this an Action Master or something? Fuck, it's tiny. It's all about size. So, Hasbro decides to release the new generation's Metroplex. In this box here. Hello? Hello out there. Hello. So, here is my review of this bad boy here, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Generations Metroplex. So sit down, stick around, and as always, enjoy. Alright, so the first thing we need to do with this guy is look at the box. This thing is insanely huge. If I was to compare it to any other box, for the size-wise anyway, well, you can't really compare it to Fort Max and stuff like that because Fort Max is more of a rectangle. This is pretty much square. So if I was to compare it to anything, if you've ever seen the box from He-Man, the Fright Zone, it kind of reminds me of the Fright Zone box. Maybe a little bigger, but along those lines. Box art is just phenomenal of Metroplex rising. Heeding the call of the last primes, I would assume. Very neat. Very, very cool. With what appears to be Cybertron in the background here. Although he's on Cybertron. I don't know if that's kind of a feng shui thing or if it's one of Cybertron's moons. Who knows? And there you see the gang of Autobots running out here. Yeah, let's run. Go, Metroplex, go! So, yeah, very cool. There will be some battery operated things here. As 2 AA batteries are required, but not included! Fuck, bastards. Alright. And always remember that the product shown is in a fantasy situation. So, yeah, this guy will not be walking over buildings and shit when you take him out of the box. Boo! On the top of the box here we have the San Diego Comic-Con 2013 sticker, which is so nicely applied. A handle, if you need your handle. I think the first time Transformers ever had handles on the boxes, if I'm not mistaken, probably be the Japanese Predator King that first came out in the 80s. That's the first one that I ever saw, personally. So the 30th anniversary logo. Back of the box is just pretty much the same as the front, with the exception of our Fajardo autograph here for the art. You know that this year we're going to have a thrilling 30. Well, next year, but it's starting this year. So if you look underneath here, Metroplex slumbered in form. In his form, melded into the avenues of the great Metropolis icon. Oh my god! So this is what you get with him. Metroplex, Scamper, 2 blasters, which is different because the retail version has 1 blaster, 2 projectiles, 12 non-converting miniature figures. Again, this is something different that this guy has that the regular retail won't have, along with chromed areas, which we'll get to after. And Metroplex is the first of the 30 that will come out. A few of these are already out at retail right now, which are the this guy back up. Oh, I'm trying to remember what the name of that series is. Why can't I remember off the top of my head? Anyways, it'll come back to me. Those red box ones. Like the Bruticus versus Grimlock set. So again, Comic-Con here. Alright, so that's it for the box. So let's open this guy up and check him out. Alright, so once you've removed the first box here, the outer shell of the Metroplex box, you get this. I just turned them up here. Look at that. Beautiful! Beautiful! And as you'll know, this is a difference between the retail version. One of the differences, the chrome here just isn't flat. Colored, it's shiny chrome like the original Metroplex. As you'll see in the bottom there of his legs, it's all chromed. So this is chromed as well. The face as well, the original Metroplex, chromed. And the face of this guy too is chromed. Alright, so already you get to kind of see the differences. The thing that's cool, comes with this instructions and paperwork here. Something that they went back to, which is fucking awesome. Fucking decal sheets, baby! Decals! Look at that! Fucking decals! Or decals, whatever the fuck you want to call these things, I don't care. It's awesome! You haven't seen any of this shit in forever. And look, they're on like a shiny metallic paper. Ah! Beautiful. Bag it, your decal, what do you want to call it? The guide of where to put everything. Look at that. That's fucking cool. Old school, retro. I love it. I love it. Alright, so let's open this monster up. So the first thing we're going to look at before we even go into the big guy back here is the stuff that it comes with. So he basically has 2 kind of smaller black guns, which are here, that it comes with. 2 of the same. And it comes with these big pipe guns here, which are a lot bigger than the black ones here. It's actually hard to actually get this in frame. So the San Diego Comic-Con one comes with 2 of these, while the retail one will only come with 1. It's got 2 of these guns. As you can see in the front here, it does shoot these little missiles here. You put them in, load it up, and there you go. It actually shoots quite. This could actually really take somebody's eye out. Try this again. There you go. Very fast. Oh my god, it's so dangerous. So yeah, so those are the cannons. These aside. Now, you get, if I'm not mistaken, what was it, 3, 3, 3, and 3. So, what is it, 12? Yeah, 12. I can count to 12. So you get 12 of these little mini things. They're supposed to be mini figures that come with it. Kind of almost a waste. They could have done a little, I don't know, could have done a little better than this. Maybe include some of the, like, the old world smallest transformer. Like these guys here. Could have been a better addition. You can actually transform, but it's all about cost. So, yeah. The thing that's kind of neat, though, is they're using characters that are coming out, like, now in toys. I don't know if it's entice people to buy them or not. But here you have, like, the Trail Cutter, or Trail Breaker, and Hoist, and the new ATV plane Megatron. And here you have Starscream, or Thundercracker, or Skywarp, or whoever you want it to be. And then Skywarp in vehicle mode, then Megatron ATV in vehicle mode. Plane. And there is Hoist right there in vehicle mode. And then we have, geez, I don't know what this guy is. It's not about car. I don't know, it kind of looks like Sideswipe, I guess. And of course, Orion Pass here. Which would be this guy in car mode. Anyways, interesting little add-on. It kind of looks like the old little, kind of feel like them too. Like the old PVC figures that you would get on the carded figures back in the 80s. It was a nice little homage, I guess. Here we have Scamper, which is Metroplex's little buddy who lives inside a Metroplex. The original Scamper, which I have right over here, to show you size comparison, is pretty much the same size as this guy, same height. Of course, this one here looks a little more detailed because there's actually paint on the face and shit, and it's not just all black. But, yeah. So they transform, I assume, relatively the same way. Flip the hood, bring in the legs. There's a gun here that you can hold too. I just leave it on there, turn it around. Is DCompose getting too old for this shit? Never. Alright. There, so you have a futuristic Scamper here. In car mode. In the original one, it's a little easier to transform, but just flip him over like this. And then you have to take out his arms, which is a bit weird. And then put his arms on top of the roof here, which would form his guns. So yeah, a little weird, but still, gun on the top. Same principle. This guy's just a little neater because you don't got to take him apart. Alright, now is the time that you've been all waiting for. Time for the big cheese. Standing at 2 feet tall, Metroplex. Or as we used to call this guy when I was a kid, Metrosex. And I think we probably actually started something if you think about it, because Metrosex, metrosexual, are you metrosexual? Do you like metrosex? And next thing you know, they started a trend and a using of the word metrosex. So yeah, I should have coined that shit back when I was a kid. The eyes have the visor here showing. If you flip up the visor, you can actually see he's got his normal eyes under there. It's like the original toy. So yeah. We'll get to that soon here. Alright. Size comparison, because I know people want to see this. There's the original Metroplex. Goes about to his knee. And then you have the new one. So, pretty big difference in size. Compare it with the little Legion figures that came out. Or the world's smallest Transformer. Or Action Master Grimlock. Or regular Grimlock. G1 Grimlock. You'll see that the size is just immense. Surprisingly though, the new Metroplex figure, this guy here, doesn't really weigh a lot. He's deceivingly light for the size. He's definitely lighter than Fort Max, even though he's taller. Go around him here, spin him around a bit. Look at the back here. The wheels are plastic, not rubber tires. Ah, I could have at least given us rubber tires. But alas, no rubber tires. The helipad there. The hands are actually really articulate. Every finger moves. So you can actually recreate that scene when he's holding Prime in the cuffs of his hand. When he heeds the call of the last Prime in the Transformer game. Or here, maybe he'll heed the call of the first Tron here. Why won't you stand up, Megatron? Stand up! Ugh. So much easier to do if I have my two hands free. Anyways, you get the idea. Metroplex heeds the call of the last Tron. Ah! Alright. Enough monkeying around. Let's transform this guy and see what he looks like in his alternate modes. So here you have Metroplex in battle station mode. Pretty big. Rolls pretty well. There's a few little knickknacks here you can use. You can use like the door, open it up, put it down there if you want. Cars to roll out there. Here's an example. Let's grab that. Let's grab Scamper here. See, Scamper can like come out of there. He wants to do his stuff. Got like a claw here. Kind of reminds me of G1 Optimus Prime, the claw that was in the trailer. You got that there too, I guess. It's pretty cool. I like to have this in personally. I like to have that out when he's in city mode. As you can see, it's a pretty big toy. Pretty big. There's another gun here. Flip over. Another cannon. Cannon actually has a seat here, so you could sit a Transformer in there if you wanted to. Here, I'll get Scamper here to have a seat. Yeah. Scamper's having a seat inside a Metroplex. Alright. We're just going to take a look at this thing a little, some close-ups here actually of this. Base mode! Not base mode, sorry. Attack mode, tank mode, destroy mode. Alright, look at that thing. Beautiful! So again, here's a little place where Scamper sits. Or he can sit. A little compartment here. The guns come out. Metroplex's head folds over here, as you can see. And it's kind of like a little, I guess another little base, or little, not a little base, but a little, it's like a target in here. Look very closely. kind of weird. Could stand Scamper in back of there if you really want to, I guess. Put him here though. This actually swivels. The gun mounted on the shoulder here in the back. And the little claw. And you can open this up if you want to. It's very neat. Alright. See, wheels roll. We're all good to go. Alright, let's get this guy into city mode. So here we have Metroplex in city mode. There we go. So it looks a lot like the Generation 1 Metroplex, which is really cool in city mode. Actually, transformation on this guy is really simple. It's a level 2, and it actually looks and feels like a level 2. It's pretty simple. So, yeah. All kinds of stuff. Look at that, look. Old Scamper can roll right in. And hit kind of this port here to go through. Keep going. Can go out here too. Can come down here to rate of speed. Like a suicide devil. Yeah. So yeah, it's very cool looking. I had to do this review on the island here in the kitchen because it's just too big to do on any of the smaller tables I have. So very, very, very cool looking. Very cool looking. Can actually apparently up here show Scamper like having a seat up here somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna have him have a seat right there. Look at that. You could always sit him in here too. Waiting for something to land. So yeah, very, very neat. Very awesome transformer. Easy to transform, which is great. Kind of transforms like the original guy here. So that's kind of cool. It's nothing complex. Into the complex transformers, this guy is not complex. Let's try to see. Oh, it's holding up. Look at that. Look at that. Telltale. Metroplex has landed on Metroplex. Woo! Alright. So let's bring this guy back into robot mode and have a few last words. So overall, I mean, no matter how you look at this guy, he is cool. Like 100% cool, there's no doubt. Looks awesome. Definitely neat. When you compare him to this guy here, very big difference. He's not without flaw. He's a little loose, I find, when you transform him. The joints are loose. And you can already notice here, there's the black paint here. Black plastic is already dinged up against this area here and left scuff marks just by the legs free swinging when he's getting transformed. So I just wanted to make a note of that. Another thing that I don't really particularly like, so he has two guns, which is neat, which is a San Diego version of him. He has the two guns, but in order to hold them, you gotta close up the hand. There's no like, it's really easy to get the gun loose in his hand. As you can see, there's a little like plastic pin that sticks out, but there's nowhere for it to go into in the hand in order to secure the gun. So the guns in his hand are a little flimsy. They've already fell out a few times, so yeah. Just so you know. Now the back here of Metroplex. This is where the batteries go in order to get the lights and sounds. So we're going to unscrew that, my little screwdrivers here, and put some batteries and see what this guy has to say. Screw out. Come on. Last thing I want to do is lose this thing. Or maybe it'll come up with all of this. And sure enough. Alright. So let's not lose that. So here we have the battery opening. Put the batteries in. I got 2 batteries here. Genuine Panasonic batteries. Look at that! Whoa. Panasonic. Holy fuck, man. Dollar store! The dollar store. Supply Metroplex with Energon. Alright, so my wife can never figure this out. What side's plus and what side's negative. As you can see, there's a platelet right back there. The back piece. Alright. So let's put this back in. Push this down and screw it back up. Alright. Oh. So he should be ready for action here. Let's just zoom out a bit. To the top half. So the button for him apparently is here. Or to make some noises. Sounds like a transforming sound, or perhaps a jet crashing in the yeah. Anyways.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
Yeah, you do, fucker! You do! Fuck, I just spit on the fucker. Yeah! That's what I do. The dog's going nuts. Nuts! He loves Metroplex.
Foolish Decepticons. Decepticon deactivation commencing.
Jesus! It's gonna destroy them! This makes me want to play Fall Cybertron again.
Target synchronizing initiated.
Ooh. It's a chic.
Target obliterated.
Ooh. Don't fuck around.
These Decepticons scatter like cowards.
Not my Decepticons.
Kill all of
Excuse me. Metroplex doesn't make a barking noise. Mr. Hey! No, you're ruining my review again. Don't ruin my review, dog.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
I think we hear them all.
Foolish Decepticons.
Ooh, foolish. Foolish games are tearing me, they're tearing me, they're tearing me apart. I think we're done.
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
He's so violent. Alright, I think we're done. What that does anyway.
Target synchronizing initiated.
I don't know if you're noticing this, but his eyes actually glow too. Yeah, you're seeing it. Alright. There's a way to get the shades to stay up there. Don't know if there is. Oh well, whatever. Cool! Cool! So this concludes our review of Metroplex, as his gun is already hanging out of his hand. See? Like I said, should be a hole in this massive hand where I can put that little pin. Oh well. So until next time, guys, take care. Later.